Alright, so let me give you a quick rundown of what's going on and what we have set up for today. So, today is a little bit of a mission. Just left the house, and it says, let's see, what does our trusty little navigation thing say right here? It says that there is a small storm, which, yes, it's raining, but on top of that, we have 2,223 miles to go. It says 30 hours, but that's not what we do. We normally double this mileage. So let's just say 2 to make it easy. That is 22 times 2, so 44. Let's say 45 or 46 hours. So it'll take us 46 hours to get all the way across country. So we have a 46-hour drive. Yes, I am by myself. I have, there we go. I'm jumping on the freeways on the 210, headed all the way down there. Now, last night we had to work on Jack's car super late. It needed an oil pump, so we didn't know if it needed it. We just made sure, like, you don't want to just do it. So we checked all the bearings, did oil pump. It's all refreshed. It's good to go. That, along with my 1 Series, is loaded into Sam's trailer. And Brian is currently driving Sam's trailer. He's headed on the 60 to meet me in Casino Morongo to get fuel. I'm on the 210, swing down to the 10 on out. We're gonna meet up together. I have Sam's car because it needed bash bars last night. So we started the bash bars at like 10 o'clock last night. Got those done, banged out, they're good to go. He's got front, rear, he's got tow hooks, he's got everything. The car is back together. Heck of a dead battery, so we had to charge the battery overnight, but now it's full charge, ready to go. And yeah, we're basically ready to jam. So we're on a long mission, about 46 hours, 45 hours drive, and we'll meet up with Brian shortly. And from this point on, we're just gonna cruise. So we have a little while. There's some weather. I chose to go the 10, so we're gonna take the 10. A lot of people are jumping up to the 40, taking the 40 across. I don't like the 40. There's been kind of bad luck every time that people have kind of gone down that 40 route. And last time I went the 40 route, we flipped the truck and trailer, which that was definitely not a good thing. If you want to check out that video, you can check it out. However, yeah, I don't like it, and the road's pretty beat up there. So as long as we time the cities on the south route correctly, like El Paso and getting through, mainly El Paso is the big one, and the time you get through Houston, as long as you get through those cities at the right time, and Phoenix, but Phoenix is not a big deal because we just take the loop, the 202 loop around it. But as long as you hit those cities at the right time of the day, then you're fine. If not, you can get stuck in a lot of traffic down there. So we're gonna try and time that right and get through like the bottom of it, and then back on up to Branson, Georgia. So right through Atlanta and into Branson. So we have a little bit of fog right now. That's also why I didn't want to go the 40. The 40 can get snowy. There shouldn't be any snow on our route. So I feel pretty good about this. It should be a good time. We do have some fog right now. It is about 11 a.m. and it's raining with fog, but this is the beginning of our journey. So stay with us, and we will see everyone shortly in Road Atlanta. So we made it to our first destination, gas station, and check it out. We found our road dog. Perfect timing. Look at this guy. Yes, this thing is super cool too. But Mr. Brian, who's driving the Sam Magmami rig, so I don't know where he is. It looks like he's probably inside. There we go, probably inside. But we're gonna fill up and be ready to go. Just get some fuel and get back on the road. We have a long journey ahead of us. So we're back in some crazy weather now. We made it through Tom Wells Road. We got all the fuel we needed. We have a full tank, and temperature has dropped insane. So it was 92 at Tom Wells Road like 20 minutes ago, and now it's 59. And it's also raining sideways. So yeah, we got that going for us. So Brian's still right behind us. We're still good to go, but yeah, weather has basically, the sun is gone. We got a little bit of wind, and then it just completely went to sideways wind and sideways rain. And check this out. Over there, it's sunny. Like right there is sunny. And right here, you can barely see out the window. Actually, it's better to look through the camera. The camera cuts it off pretty good. You can see quite clearly. But yeah, craziness. All right, have fun. We're gonna keep driving. Alright, so good morning everyone. So me and Brian decided to take a quick, I guess quick nap or sleep or whatever you want to call it. Basically we called it a night. It was about 1, let's say like almost 2 o'clock. It is now 9 o'clock, so we slept, I don't know, 7 hours, something like that. And we're back on the road. Carson is about 3 hours ahead of us now. He was 4 hours behind us, so he's made some good ground. Let's see who else. Dylan's driver is also ahead of us, Carlos. I don't know if Dylan's with him, but I know Carlos is a little bit ahead of us as well. And we're all talking about what route to take. So right now we just went through El Paso. We're on the backside of El Paso. So we drive all the way through it and then we sleep after El Paso at night. The reason why is so that we don't have to battle the El Paso traffic in the morning because it's not great. So I think Carson lost like 2 hours in El Paso versus when we went through it, it took, I don't know, 22 minutes to get through it. So definitely a very big difference. So we're on our way. We're gonna take the 20 up through Dallas. Originally we normally take the 10 all the way across, but we're not going to Orlando right now. We're going to Atlanta, which is up a little bit higher. So we decided to take that route and not have to go through Houston, because sometimes when you go through Houston, it is a long process to go through Houston. So sometimes you get a little stuck and it becomes a nightmare. So we're avoiding Houston. Hopefully we'll hit Dallas at the right time, so we don't really have to worry about it. And yeah, we're basically just gonna keep on pushing. I'll let you know where we are on our update. But right now we are in Texas in the desert. Okay, so we've ran into kind of some crazy traffic to where we're not really moving, but I think we might do a little Hail Mary and bounce this way through the woods and grass, because yeah, we're not moving very fast. I don't know if it's too tall. We're gonna have to see up here. But we're kind of moving now, so maybe we don't have to. Maybe we just kind of cruise right on through here. We also got a crazy warning on the phone saying that possible tornado warnings and extreme hail, golf ball size hail. So if either one of those happen, I'll let you guys know as well. But right now we're just kind of cruising. Yeah, see, we could bail over there, but I think that second part is too steep. I think Sam's trailer will get stuck on that second half for sure. So I could probably make it through on this one because it's a little bit higher, but I don't want a chance getting stuck over there. Then it definitely takes way longer. So I'll just wait it out. It says only another like 16 minutes, so hopefully, and it's only a quarter mile away. And currently we have 1,200 miles till we actually arrive. So if we pushed hard, we could probably make it today. It says 17 hours left, or not today, but you know, early tomorrow morning. But it is currently 2 o'clock and we have 17 hours to go. That is 17 hours on here. Technically we have 24 hours based on like the math on how I double it all. So we will, oh, and traffic just went down to 9 minutes. So it went down a little bit. Hopefully that gives us a little bit better chance and we can get out of this traffic and then hit the road and keep on mobbing. So, yep, wish us luck. Let's keep going. Well, I figured I'd keep chatting a little bit because I'm here by myself, and it went from 9 minutes up to 16 minutes and it's already been 15 minutes. So, ooh, there is an exit road right there. What do you guys think? Do you think we should take that exit? I'm thinking that's probably a pretty good idea because we're not really moving very much. Are we going for it? We're not moving. Let's go. We going this way, Brian. We going off track. Off-roading through the side.
In about 4.5 miles, turn left to merge onto I-20 East.
Look at that. That worked much better than I thought it would. Come on, Brian. Do you make it? You make it, buddy? Come on, dude. Drag it up. Oh, look at that. We're good. All right. I was going to chat with you guys, but that wasn't the thing. So in 4 miles, I get back on the freeway and there's no more traffic. Don't know if I was technically supposed to do that, but it's better than sitting in all that mess. So sometimes you just got to take the side road. I mean, we are we are in a truck. We got 4x, we got a trailer on the back. It's all good. The Featherlight trailers are nice because they're really high. I'm not sponsored by them, but that would be a very cool sponsor. But they're very high, so I can clear a lot of the gaps that other trailers can't. He drug a little bit coming out, but it was just dirt, so not a big deal. But yeah, hopefully we're good to go. We're going to keep on driving and jump back on the freeway. What I was going to say though is that this weekend's super rad for a lot of people and a lot of reasons. So I'll share more of that with you guys, why it's such a big deal when we get there. But just know, like, Jack's car is probably the best it's ever been. My car is very, very, very good. Probably engine package and everything wise, probably the best it's ever been as well. We do have some hard battles ahead of us, but I think if the car's 100%, we can win this whole thing. I'm very confident in that. The car's quite good. And then we have Sam's car, which we finished, and that thing is 100% finally for the first time in a long time. And it jams. He got really good testing done, so I think he's coming in quite confident. His driving's been escalating quite a lot, and the car has been just evolving with it. So very, very good. Basically, as we've been developing the setup, the chassis setup's always been there, but the engine package is what we've kind of been working on, and he's got it dialed in. So they killed it there. Then you have Carson, who we're working with as well. I don't really see any kind of traffic or reason for them stopping over here on the left, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, there was a truck right there that was flipped over. So that was probably what it was. But no, we'll jump back on the freeway up here ahead of us. So there wasn't really much going on. They kind of just towed it off. So it should open back up to normal speed traffic for everyone. That's good. Hopefully, you know, no more 16 minutes and adding to it. And then on top of that, we have Shelly Hansen. So Shelly's jumping in Rudy's car from last year. So a proper, you know, Pro 1 car. She's gonna be driving that in Pro Spec. She's only drove it one time, I think in a parking lot or something fun. And she's gonna be mobbing that. So I'm actually gonna be doing some double duty. I'm gonna be spotting for her and spotting for Carson. Sam has his own spotter and Jack has his own spotter as well. So yep, just doing a little double duty, but it should be really good. So super pumped, excited to see all that. I'm excited that we're back on the road mobbing again. So yeah, we'll see you in a couple hours, hopefully. Well, actually a long time, like 17 more hours. But for you, it'll be very, very short. All right, check it out. We made it to a new destination, Buc-ee's. If you haven't seen Buc-ee's, Buc-ee's is quite unique. It's like instead of a Costco, but it's a gas station. I'm currently at pump 202. To give you an idea, the pumps go all the way down that way, as far as you can go, and basically as far as you can see down that way. And yes, diesel is $2.11 here. $2.11, and inside is absolutely insane. You haven't seen a Buc-ee's, we're gonna go check it out. Yep, it's here. How far did you go?
6 hours, 427 miles.
Yeah, she's not too bad.
And then we have 25 miles left currently as we pulled in.
But we made it. And where do we pull into?
To the promised land. The internet's gonna hate you for calling it.
Why? That's okay. All right, we're gonna go. Let's go shut the trucks. Are you good? You gonna lock it?
Yeah.
Let's go find some craziness. This is like a, you see all kinds of crazy things out here, especially because this is Buc-ee's Texas version.
I think they're kind of all over the place now.
Yes.
It's a very Texas thing.
What are those things?
I don't know.
I think they're air conditioners.
It looks like it's from space.
Yeah, there's like air conditioners that you can buy over here. All kinds of crazy things. What is it then? Here, let's look. I guarantee you. What is that big thing over there?
It's an easy feeder. It's a wildlife feeder.
Oh, okay, wildlife feeder. All right, what is this? Uncle Dan's?
Uncle Dan's like shooting hut, maybe?
Oh yeah, so you like drag that out there with you? And go hunt for deer? Maybe? Don't know. Look at this. How much ice do you want?
We need to bring one of those to Atlanta.
Which one of them?
Yes.
All of them. Yeah, I need some small bags of ice on the way back. But yeah, this place is quite unique. So.
This is a gas station.
Yeah, that's what I was told, but it's like bigger than the Costco's. And they have everything you could possibly think of in here.
This is massive.
Like insane. You can buy Buc-ee's buckets of Buc-ee's. You can buy giant Buc-ee's. You can buy all kinds of stuff. Yeah. So what are we getting for food? I was told I was supposed to get like the Buc-ee nuggets or something.
Oh, the Buc-ee nuggets?
Yeah.
I've never actually had them. The beaver nuggets?
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, these things. We're supposed to get a bunch of these.
Or is it? Yeah. Or there's the nuggies. I've never.
No, I don't know which ones. No, they said these are the jam. I don't know what they are. We're gonna get them though. We're gonna get a bunch of stuff. All right, let's go to the bathroom first. Then we're gonna go look around. But here's an idea of how big the place is. So it goes that way, and we're not even halfway down this way. And then there's like, they make everything fresh. They have jerky. They have everything. So, all right, I'll show you guys in a second. So like, I was looking for trail mix, and he's like, oh, look up top. They have it not only just by like, oh, dried fruits, different things, but you can even find an actual trail mix. There we go. So I was looking for, they had a yogurt one, which I don't see now. So maybe this is not what I was looking for. They had something like this, but it had like different like yogurt pieces in it. And it was really, really good. I don't know if it was dried yogurt or what it was. Maybe I'm just making it up. Maybe I dreamed of this item. But I'll ask someone. Let me see what we can find out. Hold on. All the different random gifts. All right, so we ended up jumping out of here. We're gonna grab a small bag of ice. So it was a little bit unsuccessful. They used to do like kiosk ordering. They don't do that anymore. And they used to make this really good like yogurt mix. They don't do that anymore either. So that was quite disappointing. I did get the wifey some turkey jerky because she wanted that. And yeah, I think that's about it. I got some kind of I don't know. What did I get?
Beaver nuggets.
Yeah, beaver nuggets and something else. So we're good here. He got a roast beef something.
No, brisket. Dude.
Brisket.
I don't know, sandwich.
A brisket sandwich and some Dr. Pepper. Maybe he's thinking about Kevin Wells right now, passing tech tomorrow.
I know, right?
But yeah, we're all ready. We're gonna check over the trucks and trailers, and we're headed on our way. So we will probably drive a couple more hours. We've just got through Dallas, Texas, so we are excited that we're no longer on that side. And I think we're gonna push through and get out of Texas, hopefully all the way into Oklahoma shortly. So yeah, wish us luck. Let's keep going. All right, so we have finally made it the rest of the way, and we're inside Road Atlanta. So the racetrack's right down there, which is very, very cool. The elevation change here is insane, just absolutely insane. And even just getting around the pits and other areas is quite crazy, like just how the track is, but it's super beautiful out here. We do have a little bit of rain. I'm kind of bummed. This track dry is super, super fun. The rain, it's a little bit sketchy for sure. Hold on, let me go in between this truck and another guy. Okay. But really, really fun. Yep, here, just got done sleeping in the back and got up and we're ready to go. Mad scientist, something, making power. Oh, some VP thing or something. So, they've changed some stuff around. There's a paddock over here. I think they're doing some drifting over here as well. There's a car show happening on this whole like paddock on this side. And then there's parking everywhere. There's parking lines, but I'm not gonna lie, the mud up here, when it gets wet, insane, like insanity for sure. So hopefully it doesn't get too much wetter than this. Hopefully it stays pretty dry. We have 100% chance of rain today, which, okay, not a big deal. Once you get the tents up, it'll start to dry out pretty easy. But tomorrow, it looks like there's a lot of rain and a lot of stuff going on. So we're gonna try and avoid all that and hope that we can just have it dry for all of the comp and go from there, because dry weather and wet weather in Atlanta is a radically different experience. I will tell you that much. In the rain last time, I double zeroed. I spun going down the hill and then I spun going up the hill. So hopefully we can avoid doing that, especially for some of the pro spec guys who have never drove here before. It's definitely chaotic when it's that wet. So yep, let's hope for dryness. We're gonna go park this truck and trailer. We have to figure out how we're gonna fit our truck and trailer and Carson's truck and trailer in one spot. So that's a project for right now, but we're gonna get all set up and be ready to go. So hang tight, let's park. So we're finally out of the truck and we are set up. So behind us is our pit setup for this weekend. We're in Road Atlanta. It's a wet one. Atlanta is always exciting, especially in the rain. So it's gonna be a little bit muddy up top. The track's gonna be a little bit crazy, but we are all fully set up. We're ready to go for the rain. There's some rain precautions going on here, some thunderstorm stuff that might come our way, but the cars are ready to go. This one we have a couple more things to do on it, then Jack's car will be ready. We're basically nut and bolt checking this one, doing a couple last minute like upgrades and testing stuff on this, and then this car will be ready to go. So we've done a lot of upgrades on both of them. You've seen all the stuff that we've done on Jack's car. So it's yeah, it's just exciting that we're finally here. We're ready to go. Jack is landing here shortly, maybe in the next, I think the next hour and a half. He lands here, and then the rest of our team will be coming out not too much longer. So excited about it, ready to rock and roll, pumped for a solid weekend, and can't wait to see what's going on. So hang with us. I kind of show you around. We got to do some maintenance, some work in things on the car, some other updates, and some testing stuff. We're going to be aligning the cars, and then from that point on, it is ready to rock and roll and start driving. So we don't drive today. We do drive tomorrow morning, and the cars basically have to be ready tonight because yeah, it's almost game time. So very shortly for you guys, you'll be ready to go soon. But for us, just cleaning everything up, organizing the pits, be ready to send it. We found this this Irishman on the side of the road, so he gave me a ride. I was wondering why he has a little fish tank going on in here.
Yeah, we're going fishing later on.
So if he catches any fish, he's gonna put them in here out of the pond. But we're headed up to the driver's meeting. This is a line for hot pits, so this whole line of trucks all the way up and around, and everyone behind us. All these cool little vehicles here. Yep. So they're all out there, and then we're headed back to the driver's meeting. I was just in the driver's meeting for Pro Spec, but now we're in the driver's meeting for Pro. So we can park anywhere, it doesn't really matter. And we're headed in. That's an old headstock. It's like super baggy.
When I go back, you pick up the other one?
No, this is a new one.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. So maybe at Sam's shop they burned the clutch driving it around.
I never felt that before on the throw out.
right, so just got done with our first practice, or actually basically the practice for today. So this is Thursday's practice, and man, car did quite well. I ran it on low map, ran it on high map, ran it on all kinds of different stuff, and this thing pretty much just straight up jams. Don't really know what to say, but it straight rocked. So super excited about that. I think we had a pretty solid practice. The front tires shake and shimmy a little bit, but it's because we're actually picking up rubber from other cars, like through the burnout box and everywhere else, because they're so sticky. Like the Kumo tires literally are so grippy that they're literally picking up like tire turds from other cars. Look, I don't know if you can see in there. Yeah, look at that, see? And then because we're going so fast down the hill that it just like, but we're gonna fix that. The rears are still pretty good. We're gonna put freshies on the whole thing for tomorrow. But overall today, insanely good. You just saw a couple runs with us. That was nice as well. Car literally did what I was asking it to do. We made some small changes. We're trying to find a little bit more grip in it, and other than that, it's pretty much ready to party. It's quite good. So I knocked off the rear bumper. I drug a couple things and touched someone coming across the front, which I didn't know I did until right now. And I see like a scuff on the hood. So this is a new scuff on the hood. So that's pretty good. It comes this way. So right now what we have is battles. We don't, but there's a seating bracket battle. So Shanahan is running a couple, and there's a whole kind of thing going on right now. So we're gonna watch them. We're gonna be here in the pits, helping them out, making sure that Jack's all good and there's no complications or no problems. And hopefully he can take the win on that. His car, it's finally now dialed in, running really good and super solid. So I'm excited to see it go. And here it is right here, coming back to the pits. So we guide it back. All right, so we're doing a track walk. I wanted to show you guys kind of what's going on. We're up at the top of the track, and most people don't understand how steep this is, but it's quite steep. Like that is level with the phone, with the like horizon, and this goes way down. Also, I wanted to show you guys, so there's a new touch and go right here that they just added. This box is about the same, but they made it wider for us. So they made it, what'd they say, 2 feet wider? So this zone is 2 feet wider than it was last year. Also, it shuts down a little bit earlier too, because it used to come up here, but that shut down a little bit earlier. The other part is that when you come back up here, it's obviously hard to see where you're going, right? But the zone that we used to have to hit before was this size. That's the standard zone size. This is the size that we had to hit. So when people were like, how big is the zone? Look, so it's like 1, 2, it's about 2 feet. So just to put it in perspective, when people are like, oh, it's so easy to get in the zone, why can't the drivers get in the zone? It is a 2-foot zone at 80 miles an hour that you have to try and get into. Now it's a 6-foot zone, which is much easier to get to, and it's painted, you know, farther out. So instead of just trying to fill this little box, now you can fill this whole thing. So it should be a lot easier to fill. Then we go over here, and then we come to an inner clip right down there, which we're gonna kind of go drive around and check it out. But I just want to show you guys the difference of what they're doing, how the setup is, and what it looks like from out here, from this point of view. Ah, what up? So, okay, so they've extended this out a lot. So that zone goes another 4 feet out longer, which pushes you even wider to this. And now instead of being an inner clip, it's an inner box. So they want your front tire on the box instead of all the way in there, which the difference is it's gonna push all the cars driver's left. And then we're gonna come around driver's left and step back up driver's right. Back up over here. Hello, good morning. Morning. To our brand new touch and go, which is out here. They have not painted it yet, but somewhere around here is touch and go. So normally we aim for the inner, which is, there was an inner clip there previously. They got rid of the inner clip and they pushed us this way. The only thing to watch for is coming down this hill.
Not helping sister anymore, huh?
You do not want to go
outside.
No, you're not helping sister anymore. She's fucking out.
You don't want to go in there.
Is this an outside zone?
No, just a touch and go up there.
They want you
Midline. For you, that's an outside zone. Yeah, outside zone. It's over there in the rumble, in the rocks. But no, and then you're gonna be mid. You're gonna try and go left here, towards like kind of semi towards the inside, and then transition back and back to the right. This is a Hellcat. We're about to take over this intersection. We're about to take it over. Good morning, sir.
You know,
Yep, in the Hellcat, we got it.
How are you, buddy?
right?
Good morning, sir.
Both. It's a hybrid. See,
It's a hybrid. So, Rome right here. Usually I try to get my nose.
Yeah, you're not gonna be that far over left because you'd have to drive back up track. So just the quicker line through here. So you're gonna kind of be mid-ish. The nose is probably gonna be about where we are now. You're not gonna be right up against the side because you're gonna be too far left if you get to the left. And look at the rumble, or look at the rocks, just because people haven't seen them yet. Like, the kitty litter is big. Big kitty litter. Let's not go for the record anymore. Last time we were here, we made it almost all the way up. So let's not do that again. And then here, and then boom, right side. Yeah, going back up the hill, see how steep the rumble strips are? Actually, here, let me jump off for 1 second. So as you come back down, you have the rumble strip. And just to give you an idea, the rumble strip is very, very, very tall backwards. Like probably, let me see. I mean, that's how tall the rumble strips are backwards. So you don't want to hit this. It'll break all your suspension going backwards. So that's why they pushed us off and went to this side. So just try to make it a little bit better. All right. Yep, we're good. We can go back.
Have fun out there.
Always, buddy. Thank you. So track walk's all complete. Now we're headed back down. So we have about, let's see, what is it, 9 o'clock? So they have about half an hour till they go live as far as Pro Spec. And then we have an hour and a half after that till we go live. Why is it so foggy out here? Hold on. But check this out. It is her birthday as well. Happy birthday! Okay, so that was Corey's birthday. I kind of missed the beginning of it. I apologize. I was trying to get everything else set up. But yeah, basically Jack's girls, they came out from Ireland, obviously, to support. And yeah, it was a birthday. So now we're over here. RTR, we got T-Pain's car over here jamming. Don't know where he's at. He's somewhere. But it's cool to see how far he's come as a driver too. It's quite cool. So we're headed over to Radium to do some box stuff. But there. But there's a lot going on behind the scenes. So check out the booth. They have so much cool new stuff. You gotta come check them out always. Guys, how are you? All right, so we're coming out of the howdy, sir. So coming out of the Purelator tent and booth. So grab some hats, some shirts. We just did a lot of RC car driving, as you guys saw, and we're getting ready for Pro Spec. So we are helping Carson Ruger this weekend and Shelly Hansen. And I don't know if you saw the footage from last night, but Shelly ended up on the podium, third place for the seating bracket, which is really, really good. It's her first time actually driving this car ever. It was Rudy's pro car from last year. So really good to see her out here killing it, doing great things. But we're gonna be headed up there in a little bit to get that all done. And then, yeah, just that's basically our day. So today's a day that's off for us as far as driving. We still had autograph signing and everything else. That's why I got the suit on. But we will be back for full-on go time for tomorrow. So hope you guys have a fun time with this. I gotta go up in the spotter's booth and do my job and make this all happen. All right, so coming back to the pits, the team is working hard on all kinds of stuff. They're doing oil changing things on this car. They're diving down below here. So working on this, just kind of going over everything because today's the day off, the day to work on things. And then Brian's like crammed in the dash, working on some of the pedals. So what are you doing, sir?
Moving the brake pedal.
Got it, to make it more comfortable? Oh, that moved down a lot.
Easier to drive now, it's still forward.
Got it.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So doing that, just checking all this stuff out. We'll go check out, this is on Jack's car. And then on our car, we got these guys which are working hard on this. What are we doing?
We're just stringing the car right now to double check the alignment, make sure we're all square.
Nice. Hey, aren't those wheels nice that you can just lock the socket in there?
That's perfect.
Beautiful. So we got a little umbrella or something on there.
Celebrating.
Celebrating. It's a win. So cool. Looking good. Is it collapsing the air filter, or is that like? That's craziness. No, nothing touches it. Too much boosty. It's sucking the filter in. So they're just.
Pedal down.
Yep, they're just going over everything, making sure it's all good and fresh and ready to go soon. We got the wifey's relaxing. So check out all the merch. I don't think you guys have seen this yet, but we have a lot of crazy cool stuff. We have some of the new stickers, some of these guys, some of these new merch. 3 of the different ones. So we have this one, the 36, this year's and last year's. We have the new pin, which is, we're kind of running low on those because they went quite fast, and the limited edition helmet pin. So also along with the custom steering wheel. But, oh, and the sun hats. So all the goodies. But, all right, we're gonna go and relax. We also have Carson over here too. So he's pitted with us this weekend. Here's the new merch and the shirts. And then working on supercharger and all kinds of fun stuff.
What's up, what's up?
What do we got going on over here?
So I think we're onto something, okay?
Oh, yeah, that's a good start.
So this tensioner is new. It doesn't have much play in it. We found out that the belt on this pulley here was actually falling off of here. So we shimmed this pulley as well.
Forward?
We shimmed it forward, correct.
Okay, perfect.
So we shimmed that forward. We went back to what we did with this bottom bolt here, shimmed that back out.
Yep.
And then, what else did we do?
And a new belt.
And we switched to a bigger size belt. So the weird part is if you look here, if you look at the tensioner, this is supposed to be between here and here, right? These two?
Correct.
So when you put this new belt on, it's here. And then when you take a used, like, old belt from the stretch, it's still the same. It's still like, it's still measuring the same.
Yeah, because the belt will stretch with steering and everything. So I think we're going to be good though. I think we'll run it and see what happens. Yesterday he did not have a very successful debut in the car because the belt kept falling off, which is weird because the belt's never kicked off once. And it kicked off every single lap basically. So he kind of struggled to get around track, which is not easy to drive with no power steering. And now he learns the no power steering. How fun was that, buddy?
Impossible. Cannot drive a drift car without power steering. Not possible.
Yeah, so pretty great. And like, yes, it's possible in like a Corolla, something lightweight that's designed with no power steering. But when you have wise fab and big offset wheels and a lot of weight up front with an LS, you need some power steering. So it's got a turn 1 power steering pump on it. The pump wasn't a problem. It literally was just kicking the belts. So we're gonna figure out what it is. Hopefully he can go test it and it'll solve the problem. So we'll get it all done. All the cars will be ready to rock and roll. So, hi love. Why you run away? She runs away, she runs away. Oh, she's running away. So, alrighty. I'm gonna grab some food and then it's up to spotting. So these guys have been thrashing on the cars. Both cars are done, ready to go. Now it's time for a good old tub of towels. And we are off. So we're gonna go grab some food. There is still pro spec going on right now, so they're running. They're only a little bit in the top 16, but we've been here. We're kind of tired. This is supposed to be our day off. I've been running double duty, but yeah, it should be all good. Now we have to prep because these guys have to go outside. These are like the hangers that come up there. They go to the top because it's supposed to rain tonight, all night long. So instead of having the place flooded, pop those outside, and in theory it should rain outside, not in here. That's the nice part about this whole little tent setup, and we are zipped up, ready to go. Balloons are flying high, and tomorrow is gonna be a new fresh day. They've done a ton of work to get Jack comfortable in this thing, everything from pedals to just absolutely everything you can think of. So it's all good. I'm gonna make sure that the vents are shut inside the trailer, and we are off. Tomorrow, it is a game day. Sorry that it is like this. Tomorrow is game day for us. It is our, I guess, you know, official day to rip. And our drivers did quite well in Pro Spec. Wish they would have kept moving on, but it's all good. Top 32 was still pretty good for a first debut. So Shelly, hats off. You were a rock star out there. She's been battling some other crazy problems and stuff as well. So for her to do as well as she did, quite good. But we're loading up and we're ready to go. So let's go eat. We'll see you guys in the morning. All right, just got to the racetrack. Make sure the fire suit's all nice and dried up. And we are headed to get ready for practice. Wait a second, what is going on here? Oh, all right, we'll figure it out. Anyways, it is rainy and wet today. So the guys are rolling everything up. And we're gonna take the walls down and see what's going on. So, and we're gonna pull the walls down and bring them in.
Oh!
Yep. So, just so we can try and get them dry. Oh, they're wet. Only the bottom's wet. All right, we're gonna try and dry them in there. So, the only big issue is that once we pack all this stuff up, we're gonna be gone for a month. And if it's packed up wet, we're in a lot of trouble because now it's gonna get moldy and bad. So we have to figure out how to dry all this as quickly as possible so that when it goes away, it's dry. So check this out. We're literally at the track right here. So we got a good spot. We can watch all the racing that we want. We can look at Grid Life right there, which Grid Life, the full drift track or course in the rain is quite slippery because this track is when it gets wet it is a little sketchy. So we don't know how these tires are going to do. We're going to see. Hopefully they do pretty well. They don't have a lot of like rain channels because they're not really designed as a wet rain tire. There's only 2 big channels here in the middle and 1 channel here to siphon the water out. So hopefully we can dig down underneath and get to the surface. I think a big key is going to be the temperature, to make sure we get a lot of temperature and heat in both the front and the rear tires. The hardest thing in the rain is to get the tires up to temperature where they work. So tires too cold, they're slippery. Tires too hot, they delaminate. And that's all tires. That's not just Kumo, that's all tires across the board. So it's a really big key to try and keep them right at the right temperature. In the dry, we figured out how to do it. It's not a problem. In the rain, this might be a little bit of a mission. So we're gonna do the best we can to scrub in as hard as we possibly can. We're gonna scrub in on the drive up and get all the release compound off of them and then just hope for the best. So hopefully we'll be good and figure this all out. Hopefully it doesn't rain all day because it would be nice to battle in the dry because this car was ripping in the dry. And we really felt like we have a winning car in the dry. So we don't know in the rain. I'll give you an update as soon as we find that out. Okay, so these guys are like freaking out about something. Look at this. Look at how cool this car is. What? Look at that. Oh. This is awesome. What? Look at the name badge on it too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's M4 full name badge. The warm outfit. This is by far the coolest car. Look at the wheels match too with the spokes. What? Oh, can you turn around? Whoa, whoa, whoa! No mirrors. That's all right.
That's
Hold on. Look at this. That is so cool. Man, that's like a perfect livery match too. What? How? We gotta set it somewhere.
I was gonna say, can you wrap and ask if we can get a picture for us?
Yeah, absolutely. Wherever you guys want to put it.
Where y'all want to pick it up?
Yeah, maybe grab it. Maybe put it on top or something. Is it heavy or no?
No.
Okay, yeah, we can probably put it up on top. Oh, here, hold on. Let's unhook this guy. Hook that over there. Let's see. Can you help me put the hood on? All right. Well,
where we put it?
where do you think? Up here, up on top? We might be able to put it up on top. Okay, yeah, you can just park it in front. That is super cool. It will. Can you film like just some this way vertically? Anywhere you want, wherever you guys want to put it. On the side, in the front. I don't know if it'll hold. That is super cool. Do we need to move it maybe closer to the car and see if we can? Then can you back up some? There we go. And maybe from over here, like this opens up, so maybe take a picture like so you guys can shoot it this way. Okay, look, there's another, I don't know if you noticed, but there's another matching car right here. Hey Carson. Hey Carson.
Oh, it's a little mini car.
Oh.
Oh, that's so cool.
See the matching livery.
Oh my god.
It is so good.
That is awesome. Now,
Take a couple pictures.
It's on top
Yeah?
here. That's the guy that did.
These guys did the livery?
Yeah.
So check them out. These guys did that full livery for it. Well, look at how cool that is. That is awesome. That is so cool. Thank you, sir. Oh, hey, where's that camera?
Oh,
Hey, hold on, we need the camera. Let me step out of the way.
I already took a couple of pictures, but
Look at that. Ah. That is so cool. She's just running around in the rain in it. No problem. It is awesome. She's happy. It is very, very, very cool. Yeah. Oh, it was a pleasure. Thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye. She's rolling out. That is so cool. That is so awesome. Thank you guys so much. Like this is, thank you. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh. Bye-bye. Have fun. Stay dry out there. Thank you. Thank you. That is so cool. Like she just rolled up on us. I think it's awesome. That is probably the coolest car I've seen out here by far. New coolest car.
Sharpened here. Hey, Rome, come on out here. We have a little bit more light out here. So the boss man right here was telling me about the conditions, and you guys don't have any rain data.
Yeah, we have zero rain data with this car. Zero rain data on this engine as well, because it's the new S54 that we have standing up, built by 961 Motorsports. So we don't know what it's going to do in the rain. It makes a lot of torque, so it's easy to spin the tires. So we have to be very cautious about controlling the turbo and how it lights off and comes back on. So good thing is we're running a precision turbo, so it's quite smooth on the power band. So hopefully that'll help us kind of like control the car with and without lag and find traction underneath the wetness.
Okay. And remind me about Long Beach. Were you having issues with the car?
Yes, we cracked an intercooler with Trent. So I battled Trent a bunch of times last year and this year already. And I cracked an intercooler, and then Trent ran out of fuel. So it was horrible. I apologize to the fans. That was like the messiest battle ever. I'm sorry for me and Trent. That was horrible. So hopefully today is a lot better. We both have running cars, and I battle him again. So it should be good. And we're both on the Kumo tires, so it should be super even there. And they're actually, this is the first time anyone's ever drove on them in the rain. And we're quite surprised. So they have a lot of pace in them, and they don't break loose like real abruptly. They're kind of a smooth step out when they step out, which is very amazing for a rain tire. So I'm actually quite impressed.
Incredible. Well, guys, I'm going to be here in the pits all day, rain or shine, and we'll be bringing you the inside line. Rome, best of luck today.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Enjoy.
Wheels going around. Forsberg down the hill, initiating. Whoa! Long way! And she goes into the wall. Forsberg does need to complete this.
you can put a bolt in it now.
Almost made it in.
I'm supposed to pull that back.
Yeah, just move it out of the way. Sorry. Yeah, absolutely. We're just trying to get this guy back in.
Forsberg versus Manoa, and now Brandon Sorensen versus Beecham or Rome Charpentier. Seeing Trenton Beecham, he will lead. And a little spray of the nitrous there from RCP. Trenton Beecham, see what he's got, that LS-powered BMW.
Yeah, I expect this to be a really good one. Beecham had a couple of rough runs in practice, but managed to dial it in a little bit later on. So when he's on form, man, he's on form.
Love it. Here we go. Beecham out front. RCP aggressively getting tip to tail on Beecham. Initiating. He has to give himself a little bit of room there. Beecham blasts past that inside clip. It's not where he wants to be. It's not where the judges want him to be. In that second outside zone. Now working into outside zone 3 into the keyhole. Nice job. Good execution by both the drivers. Now look at this natural. See that flow as they exit out? That's the box. That's where you want to be. You don't want to be tight. Exiting out and then on the inside clip again. Once again, tight.
Yeah.
So
where he could and when he could. And we'll swap him back around and we'll see how this goes.
let's see what RCP could do out front. Look at how dry that track is, but you can't trust it, man.
No.
You just one little puddle could absolutely ruin your day. And here we go, RCP Rome goes in that first outside zone. Again, very similar to Trenton Beecham's line on inside clip, but this is where I think the judges are really focusing in on outside zone 3 and Beecham. Look at that ripping into the side. Looks like RCP swings it, he dials it back in onto that inside clip. He hung it out there quite a bit in that garagistic BMW. Beecham, wow, a lot of speed there. I said you can't trust it. Rome said, whatever, man. Hold my handbrake, Trenton, because I'm going to throw this thing in here. And I think that Rome did a really good job.
Couple minutes. All right, we are headed up to top 16 ceremony. A couple cars are already moving. We're not moving yet, but the wifey and everyone's eating. They're getting down. How's the food? Okay? Food good, good? All right, cool. But yeah, we're going to jump in and drive out to ceremony. We got an umbrella. I have my beautiful umbrella girl. Oh, and I don't know what way they're sending him. So I don't know if we're supposed to go this way or that way. Oh, I guess we're supposed to go this way out. Okay, we're gonna go up to opening ceremonies then, so let me jump in and head out. Ooh, look at this. This is cool, top 16. Road Atlanta, top 16. This is only my second time ever being up here, actually. It is a good old time. It is wet and rainy, but it's okay. It's not that bad. So hopefully we can have an awesome fun time, a super good event. This is just the beginning, so top 16 is where we're starting now, and we're gonna push on through, hopefully on the podium. I believe this car will be on the podium, and maybe this is the event that's gonna happen on, so we're gonna keep pushing, but we're gonna get everything set up. They're about to do the actual ceremony, and then right to battles.
Box. Here we go. O'Reilly Auto Parts top 16 continues. Brandon Sorensen, RCP. Look at the numbers here, both BMWs. Taking a look, we got the LS, and Rome's running ZLS as well?
No, Rome's got, what is it? It's an S engine.
Oh, okay.
I don't know all the S BMW engines, but I know they've tilted it straight up, which is a little strange.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Again, two very, very hot rod-ish BMWs right now. Here comes Brandon Sorensen. What approach is he going to take? Looks like he takes a tempered approach, flirts with that rumble strip, slides his way into inside clip, back on throttle. So he just saw what Forsberg did, a couple rounds ago or a couple battles ago. And now here comes Brandon Sorensen up the hill, filling outside zone 2, approaching outside zone 3, so you can see the drive prowess here. The wheel speed is picking up. That allowed Rome Charpentier. He didn't get all the way outside zone 3. He does have proximity, so this is all about car control. Keeping it, and just with that bounce, it looks like RCP bounces off it, gets in the dirt, gets in the dust. Not so much the dust, more of the mud. And then brings it back up the hill. So Brandon Sorensen it's one of those things where it's it has the electric thing and you have the loop and you have to go on that
think like
metal
the game
coil.
Operation almost.
There you go, operation. There you go. You're like, gosh darn it. All right, here we go. Rome Charpentier with the funny bone, nothing funny about it. RCP rolling in that first outside zone. You can see some handbrake there, works it in. That was probably the best we've seen in the wet, just dragging it on in. RCP, the garagistic BMW, comes up the hill. Now into this third outside zone. What do we got? Rome dips that back left. Brandon, like the composure, where Brandon is in that pocket. Now he transitions out. Look at it, very calm on the wheel. You can see in the cockpit of both the guys. I really liked Brandon's temperament in that chase position. Now past that inside clip, both of almost identical locations. Brandon's throwing, look at the rain.
Rain's coming.
All right, so that's a wrap for our weekend. Man, we tried. This is, you know, kind of first time driving this thing in the rain. It's a handful for sure. We felt we drove really, really well, but we messed up. Like, we didn't get the win. I mean, Brandon drove very, very well. I ended up colliding with him down on the downhill. This thing has a little bit more forward bite and a little bit less side bite than we would have liked, and we just couldn't slow down. That was basically the end of it. So, not really heartbroken on this one. Just kind of learning experience for driving in the rain. Bad part is we have a lot to do. We probably have 3 or 4 days of work on this thing, on Jack's car. We don't really have a game plan right now, and it's midnight. So our flight is tomorrow night. Definitely not making that flight. I don't know who's going to stay with us, but I'll probably have this guy, Brian, stay with me for a little bit, see what we have to do. We're watching the finals right now behind us, and we're loading everything up, but this will probably be the end of this vlog. So hey, actually, no, let's watch this. Let's see what happens.